out. So TLO getting ready to pick the next map. Will he be able to take a game off Nerchio and take it to the final? Wonder what map he's going to choose. Going to be a defensive map, so maybe Shakira's Plateau could go back there. I'm trying to think what else he could choose. Let's have a look. No Belshire Beach, no Taldra Malta. Shakira's indeed. Yep. So it's Shakira's defensive map, can wall nice and early, nice and easily. So we'll see how can he do it.
Yep.
Let's go make this.
Well, we shall see, won't we? As I said, it could be yet another mirror of what happened a couple of weeks back, where it was 2-1 in favour of TLO. Certainly. It was really, really close. Incredibly close between these two. And there was just that one little issue that caused him the problems there, losing those Hydras where he really should not have done so. But, I mean, that was a really good ZVZ engagement, honestly. I enjoyed that an awful lot.
Indeed. And the unfortunate thing from being a best of 3 is that once you lose the first game, you obviously don't have the momentum going in the second. Even though you have the map choice for the second, Nerchio can choose whatever he wants, man. And again, TLO style, even if TLO wins this, Nerchio's like, Taldra Malta, play baneling versus baneling, let's go. Like, because you can't wall off, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Good luck, have fun. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Oh, no. I'm getting hugged by a homeless guy in a Dignitas t-shirt.
That's very unfortunate. It's actually the Dignitas homeless division, if I recall correctly.
Homeless division.
Yeah.
That's Zacubus, by the way, everybody.
They play at libraries.
He is tech video guy for Team Dignitas, does a lot of hard work for Team Dignitas, gives hugs freely.
Yes, he does.
And let's get into this game. Zacubus is getting drunk, just like the... Can you remember last time the production team is getting drunk? Stellas everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Odie yesterday... Spoke to him on the phone. I'm on the train, drinking a Stella. In the afternoon. What's that?
There's nothing wrong with that. I was on the train in the afternoon.
Were you getting drunk?
I had a strongbow.
I was driving a broken car. I was crashing and breaking down.
And you weren't drunk, so you don't have an excuse. Oh dear. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Still here, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Team Liquid's TLO. He is in the red trunks, and he is playing Zerg to the southwest of this particular map versus his opponent. Team Ace's Nerchio is currently at 1 game, and his best of 3 series looking good to go to the finals here. Oh yes, and he is in the blue trunks playing Zerg to the northeast.
So we're definitely going to be seeing TLO take that hatch first again. Loves it in this matchup for sure. So like 14 hatch maybe. Doesn't want to be too late with it, of course, and then like 14 spawning pool's fine. Meanwhile, Nerchio against TLO, I'd literally go ahead and be like 6 pool.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Even though like TLO's drone micro is pretty good, you can still do a lot of damage. Maybe even just take the win, or if not,
I do on ladder.
even if not 6 pool, something like 11 gas, 11 spawning pool, like really fast banelings. Because TLO is not going to be ready for super fast aggression because he's not going to have queens to wall off fast enough. And that's the way I've lost for sure, and I'm sure TLO's experienced that before. But looks like it's going to be macro versus macro. Well, actually, hold that point. No, I'm like macro versus macro. I'm like, no, there's a spawning pool.
Yep.
Pretty standard Nerchio. Gonna get the extractor 2 for that speed upgrade, but here comes TLO with that 15 hatch.
Well, we saw how effective it was the last game. You know, he was able to get some links into the base and then just start nibbling away. I think this is the thing that I always say about Nerchio every time I see him play. It's like, oh, it's Nerchio's famous Ling run by Bar and Grill. You know, he always gets Ling run buys all the time. It doesn't matter who it's up against. He'll get a Ling run buy and he'll do significant economic damage. He's got great control there. Of course, he understands the benefit of the whole command as well in there, and he'll reposition his Lings just to do maximum damage to a drone line, probe line, or an SCV line. It's scary stuff, folks. It really is. And Nerchio is an extremely good player, as we've seen.
And the way this is one of the maps that I think it was the closing map actually that TLO won the best of 3 series against Nerchio a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, so he's bringing that out.
It wouldn't be surprised if it played exactly the same. Like hatch first here, Nerchio go for a fast third base, TLO seeing a fast third base because this map is very easy to see it, and it's also a lot shorter distances between natural to natural, for example, to get there. So we may see TLO go for some 2-base timing attack with roaches, maybe roachling. +1 upgrade, possibly +2 to deny that third base, but of course that's just assumptions, bit of theory crafting. Meanwhile, TLO still gasless, wants a spine and queen up pretty much now.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nerchio using a scouting drone right here to build the expansion down to the bottom, so he's behind in that respect. But We could see damage coming in. TLO's actually going to build 6 lings this time around. I think he knows, he smells what is cooking this time
Doesn't
around.
want to lose drones though, man. We talked about just killing 2 or 3 drones almost equalizes the fact you go hatch first.
My God, that snuck out of there well. Yeah. TLO manages to escape with it, but he takes out another one here. It's not so ideal, obviously. You can end up equalizing. What? Don't bring it back!
Brave drone, man.
That's a suicidal drone right there. He's like, I want to avenge my friend. He's just throwing himself in there.
Nerchio's still 2 in gas. So something to take consideration of. I mean, he did pull out earlier, a lot earlier last game. So, you know, he may want to try and do some aggression. May want to go for a fast evolution chamber, capitalize his advantage of map control in a different way. But right now, he has to worry about these 6 Zerglings. Without speed, they don't look dangerous, man. But still, they do a bit of damage.
Well, that queen could go down right now at this point if he's not too careful. And reinforcing lings coming in to prevent that, and a good engagement position as well here for Nerchio, using that ramp to his advantage, getting a good arc of attack. And there we go. He's able to defend against that without too much problem. Speed is about to come out, and it's unfortunate that TLO actually lost another ling there. He could have potentially got in there and done just a little bit of damage, but doesn't want to turn on the heat right now. He is going to put up the defensive spine crawler and drone his German ass off.
There's a roach warren going down. So we could be seeing like a roach, like 10 roach build. Like as soon as he's done. If he does that though, let's have a look at the supply. If he wants to build like 10 roaches or whatever, he has to build like 2 overlords right now. So that's something to keep tabs on. Meanwhile, good defense again by TLO. No more overlords have been made, and actually the drone does go down. So just 1 drone this game actually. So that's actually not too bad for TLO.
Yeah, TLO's holding that really, really nicely, and Nerchio not doing as much damage as he has before, which very, very positive there, and he does often rely on this harassment, and it's extremely effective. Now, we've got a baneling nest coming up for Nerchio as well, so he really has all the options at his disposal here.
I think what we're going to see is Roach Baneling. Roach Baneling attack is very strong. The way to beat it is pure Roach. Like, that's it. Simply because Banelings beat Zerglings, and Roaches are going to be able to do a lot of damage as well to what we're going to see from TLO, which is just Zerglings. So if this is what I think Nerchio's going to do, this could be really, really powerful. There's the Lings. So yeah, we're going to have Roach Baneling. And TLO right now doesn't have enough. 2 Spine Crawlers, decent wall off. Though he is getting a Roach Warren with +1. So as long as he holds on against this, he's actually going to be in a fantastic position. Upgrade advantage, economic advantage as well, because he's at 45 drones compared to 20 or 9. So, oh my God, this TLO has to start building roaches immediately.
TLO is about to find those banelings. It's unfortunately he didn't find them earlier, but he's
going to see. Okay, so now he knows new spine crawler. Oh my God. 3 spine crawlers, 4 spine crawlers go down. Roaches need to be made immediately. Roach and lings have to be made. And if he holds, he's going to be able to just cruise through the rest of the game. But will he be able to hold? Nerchio has a very, very strong attack coming.
Yeah, TLO doesn't even have speed, actually. So this is going to be really difficult to deal with.
Not good.
It's not an ideal engagement position. Oh, Link's going to run right into the banelings.
Good transfuse.
Yeah, it's good stuff. 1 taken down, 2nd one gone down. The queens are down now. There's nothing to hold this. And this is going to be so hard. There goes another detonation. It's just coming down purely now to holding with drones, and there was a couple of roaches now popped up. Doesn't quite have enough. Spine crawlers at the back, but into the main they go, and there's nothing to stop this.
The drone line needs to be spread out. TLO is about to lose a lot if he's not careful here. I think he's not going to be able to break this, man. So many more lings coming in.
Yeah, those banelings didn't actually do that much damage. If he holds against this, it will be kind of miraculous.
Oh my God, such a good surround with drones.
Yeah, really, really good surround. He may hold this. He might, if this is incredibly tense right now from TLO. He's actually got a roach count now. I think he has the roach advantage. Yes, he does. And how many drones has he lost? He's lost quite a lot, though.
25 versus 29. Still just endless streams of units. Now Nerchio's teching up. He's building drones to actually get the lead even further now. And I think he just took way too much damage here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he held on to that really, really well, but more run-bys just into the base, doing as much damage as he possibly can. Wants to kill more drones. The only thing he's really interested in doing right now, wasting yet more mining time of TLO, and TLO now down to 26 drones versus 36 for Nerchio.
He has to get 2 queens, that's 300 minerals. He's so far behind in drones, 37 versus 26. Yep. Nerchio can simply go into roach speed. He can go muted right now. He can do anything he wants, because TLO simply cannot attack. Nerchio can take a 3rd base. TLO cannot attack because TLO has to build drones. So right now, Nerchio takes a 3rd base. He probably goes Spire as well. He'll tech up and go whatever he wants because TLO has to stay and defend.
Yeah, things are looking so good for Nerchio right now, and so awful for TLO, unfortunately. And it was a nasty attack. It wasn't scouted. It was scouted at the last moment, I suppose. It was seen in the corner here, but couldn't respond quickly enough. It's such a shame.
Really nice decision from TLO to go Spire immediately. Basically, if Nerchio was to go Spire as well, TLO would win the game because TLO has more gas already.
Yeah.
And the 5th and 6th gas from Nerchio will not take effect for a long time.
No, they
so
won't.
in that regard, TLO would have had more mutas pop than Nerchio and could have just kept Nerchio like under his thumb for a lot longer. But what we're seeing is Roach Speed and Evolution Chamber coming down. So we're literally just going to see Roach Hydra, probably Infestor style when he knows about his Mutalisk. But until that point comes, the Mutalisk are going to be able to do a lot of damage. He has 700 gas almost. So he's going to be able to pop a lot of mutas out and be able to kill a lot of overlords, potentially even kill the 3rd base if not scouted fast. Though there is an evolution chamber, so spore crawlers can be made, but Nerchio is pretty much in the dark right now, and TLO feinting an attack, just poking out with roaches, you know, showing potential that he could all of a sudden spring with a million roaches. But if these links get in, TLO needs to block the ramp.
Yep, he does. There you go. He's able to block the ramp and nail that one down. I have to wonder if Nerchio is suspicious of anything. It's like, you pulled that many drones to block the ramp. What are you hiding back there?
Yeah, he knows, man. He's already building spore crawls. This is Nerchio. Nerchio knows everything. Roaches are coming now in plenty. They're just going to charge through because there's not enough roaches in itself. The spine crawlers are not going to hold, and basically what Nerchio's going to do is say, what's up, defenses on the natural, and try to run past. TLO has to block the ramp with roaches for as long as possible to make the mutas do damage.
Yeah, and he needs those mutas to get out immediately. Obviously, muta versus roach, it takes a while for mutalisk to really do the damage. If he can clump them up, of course, the glaive worms will help. Can he hold up against this? Oh, they're trying to get their way through there, but a lot of damage has been done to Nerchio's roach camp, but they're going to get into the mineral line once again.
Queen's going down, doesn't want to take too much damage. He will kill it off eventually, but in the background, spore crawlers have been made. Infestation pit has gone down, so TLO does clean up with minimal damage taken. So he's doing okay right now, but he has to go to the 3rd base. He has to do damage, or even to the overlords, to get back into this game, because as soon as infestors come out, lights out, man.
Yeah, the problem is the total number of workers killed this entire game has been 30 in favor of Nerchio, none for TLO. So this is really nasty one way or the other. Nerchio continues just to hammer at the front door with those roaches and double spore crawler coming in, and it's 2 queens and a spore crawler he's going to deal with. A single queen taken out, 2nd queen's going to go down. Spore crawler is now up. TLO is going to be incredibly careful with this.
So good by TLO, man. This is such a good move.
Yep, he's going for it. He's done significant damage. He's only lost a single mutalisk in the process. Another queen falls.
And roaches break through. They run past the 3 spine crawls on the natural, and TLO has to defend. He's done so much damage onto the natural. He's now going to hit the main drone line, and there's nothing there to defend against it. Will he be able to hold? The Spire is under threat now as well. He needs to get rid of these roaches in his main if he wants to hold on to this game. But he's doing a great job with the mutalisk right now.
Yeah, the Spire is going to fall, as you can see right there. But it's a case of keeping the muta count up and making sure that he doesn't fall into. There's so many spore crawlers now. There are so many. Oh, a fungal growth underneath it. What an amazing catch there by Nerchio. Nails down so many mutas. There's only 7 remaining now, and unfortunately the hopes of TLO seem to be dying at this point.
And yeah, and the roaches are burrowed inside his mineral line in the main base. There's no overseer whatsoever. He's trying to make one. More roaches on the natural he's trying to deal with, but that fungal growth trapped underneath spore crawlers changed the game. Nerchio's on 3 bases. He can easily build 3 queens and immediately get back into the game. That's 3 lava injects is so many lava that he can do anything. And now the overseer's up, but good roach micro here from Nerchio popping up. He can go kill the spawning pool. I don't even think TLO can stop him.
I don't think so. I really don't. We'll see. He's going to have to pull drones, I think, in order to make that happen. His roach count's looking okay, but of course he's going to end up getting kited around the place. The roach speed versus no roach speed finally coming up there. And there we go. He's got his muta count back, so the cleanup's going to happen, but still. The economic punishment that TLO has taken is severe. It really is.
The biggest thing is that we haven't seen queen production in a very long time. So look at the money of Nerchio. It's 800. It could have been 0 if he'd built queens immediately as they were dying. So he doesn't have the lava to spend his money. So that's kind of given TLO a glimmer of hope once again.
Yeah.
That Nerchio isn't spending his money. TLO's on top of it. He's at 40 drones versus 47, and out come the mutas once again. Borrowed infestors, very good to make sure they don't get sniped and can easily pop up fungal growth and then a couple of infested Terrans, and damage will be done.
Yep, however, he sees this. He's got to be so careful. He can see that. And here come the infestors. There's the fungal growth.
So good.
Oh, really good. Well grabbed right there.
So good.
Yep, and this is looking messy. TLO crashes in, however, with some roaches. He's now got roach speed, looking for +2. Wants to smash his way through that. Does he have the numbers? It's looking so
Nerchio
very
doesn't
close.
have an upgrade, but the spine crawler finishes, which is pretty good for an upgrade, I suppose.
Yeah, and he's not focusing on it either. He could have killed it maybe with one wave of attacks, and he didn't, and lost some roaches in the process.
But right now, you know, he's given up on mutas. He knows he doesn't have a spire, so he's not going to try and rebuild it. He's just going for roaches. He's got the upgrade advantage. If only he just pulls back and, well, he could pull back and wait for +2, but also that gives Nerchio a lot of time to use the lava that he hadn't spent before.
Well, he's about to have +2. I mean, if he continues to reinforce, kite them out into the center, and then attacks.
5 seconds, man. 5 seconds is going to be +2 versus 0-0. That is huge, by the way.
Yeah, it's a massive firepower difference for this. And TLO can, let's see, roach count. TLO can do this.
He could go to the natural as well. There's no spine crawls on the natural whatsoever, so he could do this, man. There's still an infest there, actually. But
yeah, you used to watch out for that.
+2 is going to make a big difference, but does he have enough? Quantity versus quality.
Well, TLO actually did.
He does,
yeah,
man.
he does. He's got the numbers. He's got to bring them across the map right now. And look at how fast they crush through this force. But the burrow is in play. Is there an overseer? There are 2 overseers on the map for TLO somewhere.
I don't know. I think they're in the middle of the map. There is one, so good micro from Nerchio. Really
nice.
Good micro, using burrow effectively. And he is pushing TLO back in superior numbers as well.
Yeah, he's got it now, honestly. And TLO, his overseer, was out of position, and burrow used to exceptional effect. And upgrades and even numbers don't matter when that happens. GG, ladies and gentlemen. TLO with a brave effort, but heart pounding from that one. And Nerchio, so very good.
Nerchio advances to the finals of another online tournament. I mean, wow.
Kid's pretty good, man.
Kid is good. And unfortunately, TLO did play well. And especially in his first game against Nama, 2-0 Nama. So a good run for TLO, who finishes in 3rd or 4th place. There is no 3rd place playoff because the prize is the same.
Yep.
He walks away with £100 for 2 best-of-3s.
Can't complain.
So can't complain from that. So nice there. And we will be going into the second semi pretty much straight away, actually, as we're back on schedule because of Zerg versus Zerg.
The CVCs, yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
And that's going to be a good game for sure. A PvP. Night, End, and Mana.
Yep. Well, it guarantees that the final will be a PvEZ, one way or the other, and it's going to be
going up
either
against
Night
Nerchio,
End,
man.
I don't know. Nerchio v Mana, that's actually a classic matchup.
Will we see
that
the Polish matchup again, man?
We might, yeah.
Once again, these guys meet so often. There's such a rivalry between these guys.
Will Mana finally be able to take a tournament? Forever
second, man.
Yeah.
Forever second.
Yep.
Forever second.
It's brutal.
Lucky to TLO, though. Did play well in that second game. So close to winning in so many different areas, but a few mistakes from Nerchio, though. Vulnerable, man. Showing vulnerability a lot there. A lot of mistakes.
Yep.
Well, not a lot, but a few mistakes.
Yeah, well, I mean, a few mistakes is a lot in a matchup of that caliber. Okay, folks, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be going into the